Have you ever met someone and everything just clicks? The vibe is great, you're texting every day, and you're already telling your friends, I think she might be the one. And then, silence. The replies get shorter, your messages sit there for hours. Eventually, they just disappear. It's a painful, frustrating experience because you're left wondering, what did I do wrong? Everything was going so well, wasn't it? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why people lose interest, and more importantly, how to ensure they never want to leave you. Think of yourself as a mystery box. The reason people buy mystery boxes is the excitement of the unknown. They hope there's something of high value inside. So every time you meet a girl, she is buying into the mystery of who you are. But as she gets to know you, she starts opening that box. Usually one of three things happens, and two of them lead to her disappearing. Box A, the mismatch. Imagine you buy a mystery box hoping for a high-end iPhone because you love the tech of Apple products. You open it, and there's a brand new Android inside. Is the Android valuable? Yes. Is it a great phone? Absolutely. But it's not what you wanted. You can't use it the way you planned, and it doesn't fit your ecosystem. This is the mismatch. Sometimes you're just not a good match for the person you're talking to. This can happen, but usually you'll notice a mismatch within the first 10 minutes, so this doesn't really explain why people disappear after everything seemed perfect. Let's look at box B, the real problem. I call this the golden scam. This is the box that looks like pure gold on the outside. It's got the premium labels, the heavy weight, and the success branding. She thinks she's hit the jackpot. She's even telling her friends about you. But as she peels back the tape and looks inside, she pulls out one trashy item after another, and slowly but surely, she realizes she has been scammed. You sold her a golden version of yourself that doesn't exist. You used the right lines, you acted confident, and you talked about your massive goals. But the more she looks, the more she realizes it was all marketing. You're just a professional snooze button hitter. Your mission is just a dream you never really work on. So she doesn't just lose interest, she even feels scammed. She thought she was becoming a part of a success story, but then she realized she's holding a box of broken promises. The second a woman realizes your internal reality doesn't match your external gold packaging, she's gone. You can't build real attraction on a foundation of disappointment. That's why you have to turn yourself into box C, the gold standard. You have to stop painting the outside of the box and start filling the inside with actual weight. You need to become the man whose reality is even better than his marketing. Instead of trying to look like a man with a mission, start actually pursuing a goal that demands your absolute best. When she opens your box and sees real discipline, real progress, real ambition, the dynamic shifts. She realizes that the gold on the outside was just the beginning, so she'll try even harder to make this mystery box hers forever. If someone opened your mystery box today, would they find proof of progress or just empty promises? But you can be a box filled with literal diamonds, and a woman will still disappear if you make this next mistake. Because even the most valuable prize in the world becomes worthless if it's too easy to win. So here comes the second and much faster reason why she fades away after everything seemed perfect at first. Reason number 2, the catalog effect. Think about that mystery box again. Part of the thrill isn't just what's inside, it's the experience of opening it. Imagine you're opening a mystery box and the first thing you see is a damn list that points out every item inside the box, as well as the value of it. The mystery is gone in an instant, leaving you feeling disappointed, even if the value exceeds your expectations. This phenomenon is what I call the catalog effect. The catalog effect is exactly how most guys ruin the interest of a girl even when the chemistry started out perfect. You're so excited to show her you're a high-value man that you walk into the date like it's a job interview. You list your achievements, you explain your 5-year plan, and you make sure she knows exactly how much you make and every single hobby you ever pursued. You've turned yourself into a solved puzzle. Imagine she asks a simple question like, "What do you do for work?" The catalog guy says, "Oh, I'm a senior project manager at a tech firm. I usually start my day at 7 a.m., manage a team of 12, and I'm actually on track for a promotion to director by next year. It's a lot of work, but I'm very career driven." He just handed her his complete resume. He left no room for curiosity, no space for her to wonder, and effectively turned the date into a job interview. Now let's take a look at what to do instead. The high value guy says, "I work in the tech space. It keeps my schedule pretty full, so I really value my nights off. What's something you're obsessed with right now?" He gives her a taste of the gold, but he doesn't dump the whole box on the table. By keeping it brief and immediately shifting the focus back to her, he stays in the driver's seat. But be careful. This doesn't mean giving cold one-word answers. You still want to be a great conversationalist. The key is to be engaging without letting the dialogue turn into a monologue. You make her earn the details of your life over time, layer by layer, rather than handing her your whole resume on day one. Attraction lives in the space between what she knows and what she thinks she knows. When you hold back the details, she starts filling in the blanks with her own imagination. She starts wondering, who is this guy? What else is he hiding? How much more is there to find out? By keeping your list out of the mystery box, you force her to keep digging. You aren't just a guy she knows everything about. You're an experience she hasn't finished yet. But even if you stay mysterious, you can still kill the tension if you turn yourself into a fan. Reason number 3, validation, saturation. Can you think of a celebrity who is actually dating one of their fans? You can't, and there's a particular reason for that. Even though these celebrities are surrounded by good-looking, dedicated fans all day, they are almost never romantically interested in them. But why is that? It's because there is a massive status mismatch. This is also why most guys make girls lose interest early on. If you put someone on a pedestal, you are saying that they are better than you. It is not possible for a woman to be attracted to a man if she feels like she is looking down on him. Most guys do this without even realizing it. As soon as everything starts going well, you get scared of losing the momentum, so you flood her with validation. You start texting good morning every day, you like every photo she posts the second it's uploaded, and you're always the first to reply. You think you're being attentive, but she feels like she's talking to a fan. When you provide endless validation and compliments, your market value drops to 0. You stop being a challenge she has to win over, and start being a resource she can tap into whenever she's bored. You need to meet her at her level or stay slightly above it. Your validation should be a reward, not a gift. If she's high effort, you give that energy back. But if she's being distant or low effort, you don't chase her with more kindness. You pull back your attention. Imagine you recommend your favorite movie to watch and she says, "Really? I thought that was boring." The fan, who loves it, starts to panic. "Oh, actually you're right. I do like your recommendation more anyway." But a man of value doesn't trade his opinion for her approval. He just laughs it off and says, "That's a tragedy. I guess I'll have to find someone with better taste to go to the cinema instead." High value men have a high entry fee for their approval. If yours is free, it's worthless. The second she realizes she doesn't have to work for your attention, she stops valuing it, and that is exactly when she disappears. But even if you aren't acting like a fan, there is one final mistake that makes her lose respect for you almost instantly. This is reason number 4, 0 friction. Have you ever noticed that the nicest guys are usually the ones who get ghosted the fastest? Most guys are so terrified of losing a girl's interest that they try everything to make the relationship perfectly smooth. They agree with every opinion she has, even if it's a stupid one. They laugh at jokes that aren't funny. They are always available, always agreeable, and always fine with whatever she wants to do. If she asks you where you want to go eat, the 0 friction guy says, "I don't know, what do you want? Seriously, you pick, I'm fine with anything." You think you're being an uncomplicated guy, but she feels like she's talking to a mirror. Instead, learn to make decisions without forcing it. Just say something like, "I've been craving that pizza place downtown all week. How does pizza and pasta sound to you?" By making a simple choice, you aren't being demanding. You're just taking the burden of decision making off her. You're showing that you actually have an opinion and the confidence to make a call. If that kind of decisiveness feels out of reach for you, check out our confidence course called The Confidence Code. It's the roadmap for guys who want to stop being the yes man and start leading naturally. Link is in the description, but this goes deeper than just picking a restaurant. It's about having a spine. Women will often subconsciously limit test you. They'll push a boundary or challenge your opinion just to see what happens. They aren't doing it to be mean, they're doing it to see if you're a man of substance or if you'll just fold the second things get uncomfortable. If you have 0 friction, you think you're keeping the peace, but you're actually failing the test. She needs to feel that you have your own values and aren't just drifting wherever she pushes you. Now don't disagree just for the sake of it, that's just annoying. But when you do have an opinion, stand behind it. The moment she realizes she can't just walk over your schedule or your mindset, her respect for you skyrockets. If you're too easy to get along with, you're too easy to forget. Attraction is a game of psychology, and now you have the rules. In this video right here, I show you exactly how to become instantly more charismatic. So check this out and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss next week's video. I'll see you over there.